about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising, that look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you're never leaving my face. Heart is racing here now, never wanna wait out. I want you right up to the end. Oh, you know what I'm feeling, even if it doesn't make sense. You don't have to guess, no. You're a minor. Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising, that look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you'll never leave in my veins. Heart is racing here now, never wanna wait out. I want you right up to the
What's up, everybody? Back with another video. What's good, Harley? 2020. What's good, Geminis? Shout out to all you guys. And shout out to everyone who views this later. We know the YouTube haters. The YouTube haters with the algo rhythm adjustments. You know, they're not going, people ain't going to get alerts. No shit like that. Won't be, you know, won't be what's good, bend over, won't be, you know, won't be getting no goddamn alerts. Other people been complaining about. I literally watched this one dude stream this morning, right? And we always don't agree eye to eye. Aboriginal what the freaks it's called? American Aboriginal or Aboriginal Power, and same thing. Like he's got one viewer. Like it says one viewer, but it's like like 10 people in the chat. So what's good, Pale Horse Rider? Like right now, it literally says one on mine, but yet 3, 4 people already done comment. So go figure, right? Now it says two. So we already know what time it is. Big moves coming all over the place. Um, they're just setting the stage. The stage is already. The show hasn't started yet. The stage is set. The show where everybody's like, yo, we can see the whole stage. Actors coming on, prematurely and shit. But the show didn't start yet. The show is late. We all anticipating the show, right? The Trump show, the all everything, man. The Trump show, you got the Middle Eastern, the war show, all this stuff. All this stuff is going to come together like a nice big giant puzzle. All right. And I was just talking about this morning to somebody about, because there's all this Terrence Howard bullshit that's going around. I mean, come on. We know the guy is connected. We know he's a part of the fake celebrity truther community with like Joe Rogan's, the Aaron Rodgers, all these fake ass medical doctors they made famous. Uh, these other people, it's fake truthers, and they come out and they say something that's, hidden occult knowledge that is in books that are old that you would have to pay 3 to 5 to 10 to $20,000 to get a hold of, and talk about some fucking mathematics. I've been telling y'all this shit for fucking years on how they use math to reconfigure our fucking brain. Now Terrence Howard comes out and says the shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, they've been fucking with us the whole time. I mean, it's crazy. But that's what they do. That's how they lock you in. This is the gateway, okay? The CIA gateway program. All right. And shout out to Wise again for lighting the firecracker. Okay. Shout out, shout out to Wise for lighting the firecracker of this whole CIA induced awakening that's been going on for many years. You know, literally, it's been going on for many, many, many years. All the stuff you see, all CIA, all of it. All these people that come out from way back when, you do the research, it all links back to the CIA and the Army. It's all of it. There's nothing that is different. You know, psychedelics, from the LSD days all the way up to now, to where now the weed, it's legal everywhere. They're opening them up everywhere here. It's not weed, it's not marijuana. The war on drugs, they got that out of here. Before they implemented the war on drugs, all we have to do is go back and look at the research. They literally cut the trade, stop the marijuana from coming in before they even enacted that, and then they went to war, getting that shit up off the streets. All right, and then what they do? They put crack on the streets. I mean, they have done this in societies all over. Now it's fentanyl. All right, fentanyl. They've used the same drug for many years. My wife gave me some beautiful history on China. China already went through this. That's why I told a person this morning. I was like, look, man, go to Russia. This happened in Russia too. This happened all throughout but this happened way longer ago. They use opioids to destroy. It works like a charm. They've done this already in China. This is why this is why in China, modern day, you will be killed if you have drugs. This is where this nation is going. We're just behind. This nation is going the same way. The same exact way. This is how this nation is going. The same fucking way. This drugs, nothing new under the sun. This is how they took Venezuela down. This is how they took uh southern United States down. Same way. They flooded with this drug. This is just the beginning. We ain't seen shit yet. I mean, it's literally just, a stretch of warm weather here in Rochester, New York. 80s. All right. And the shit is off the charts. It's literally insane. The shit that is going on here is in fucking insane. It's insane. The drug, that fentanyl shit, and oh my god, it's so much, guys. But again, it goes back to the grand scheme, the grand plan. I mean, we're going through it. We are going through it. Ain't nothing gonna stop it. All right, nothing's gonna change it. Everything is going as planned for these people. Hold on, guys. I gotta concentrate on parking. Somebody just took the park spot that I wanted. Seriously? I think I could squeeze in there. I think I could squeeze in here. So, um, yeah. So back to this whole uh sorry, I got off topic. It's a lot going on. It's mad traffic over here right now. But anyways, mm, let me in. All right, hold on, guys. I gotta park real quick. But again, shout out to all you guys. Shout out to all you guys later that come up on here and didn't get the alerts because YouTube is, you know, on its censorship bull crap. Got it? You got it? You got it? I'm at my favorite place. Again, when it goes above the 80s, I go on my fruit fast. So I'm on a fruit fast as of day one was yesterday. So I'm on a fruit fast. Beautiful time of the year, beautiful thing. The sun, can't complain. There's not a look at this shot. It's not a cloud in the sky. Well, it is a little whatever fuck that is up there, but that's a rarity here in Rochester, New York. So let me see. What's good? Bend over. Rick James. Oh my God. Pale Horse Rider. Are you in the fake truth? Oh my God. Okay. It's one of those mornings. Shout out to all you guys. Um, it is what it is. I can't feed, I'm not gonna feed that kind of energy. But anybody that's been around for all the understands, where I'm coming from. So but anyway, shout out to all you guys. Again, fruit fast, above 80 degrees. It's a beautiful cleansing of the body. The vivid dream. I had some wild ass dreams last night, man. Woof. Crazy, you know? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy dreams. So yeah. But back to the whole I forgot what I was talking about. The whole Terrence Howard, this new truth and celebrity community garbage that they're putting out here. I mean, it's all it is the same. Again, CIA bullshit, MK Ultra, all this. It's they're just releasing another faction of it, and people are like, "Oh wow, I never heard that before. Oh my God, this is the truth." And that's what they're doing again. So you're going to see more stuff pop out that you've never seen before. That's going to be like, "Oh my God, these people are waking up. Oh my God, I never heard that before." When all it is information that's already been here, but it's been slowly trickling. All the Terrence Howard shit is they're telling you what they've. This is how you know he's connected. And I try to tell people, but hey, beliefs are a motherfucker. Beliefs overrules goddamn logic every time. I have these conversations with Christians and everything. You know, I always have these conversations. But anyway, belief you can't Hey, belief, when it comes to somebody's belief, there is no talking to them. All right. And that's why I say we're in a period of an actual, you know, awakening. I've been how long I've been saying it. Once the eclipse is over, you are gonna see a new wave of everything. And here we go. You starting to see it's another thing that's popping out where now the natives, right? The Indians are saying we're on Asia. Watch this shit. Just like I told y'all, yoga is demonic, it's gonna go viral. Well, astrology is demonic, it's gonna go viral too. Because all of this stuff now is coming out. And when you go back and look, this stuff was used against us, not for us. This is why you don't really see any awakening. You don't see any movements. You don't see any truth community. You know, only movements are from the dark side. Why is that? Why aren't people moving? Well, it's because people are trapped in the wrong energy. It's simple. There is no togetherness. There is no nothingness because they knew what they were doing when they spiritually induced an awakening that really was an awakening. All they let you do is become more aware of things. And people think it's aware. That's why, you be around and you're like, this shit don't even go together? How the fuck is this a true immaterial? I don't like to even use the word spiritual anymore. I use immaterial. How is it a true immaterial, aka spiritual awakening, and motherfuckers are still doing this shit? No, that don't go hand in hand. A lot of shit never sat with me and never sat with a lot of other people. That's why a lot of us sit in the realms of censorship, and we ain't nobody. We won't ever be anything because we're not a part of the algorithm, a part of the CIA mind control program. They can't put us in a fucking box. It's simple. That's why you see stuff like, flat earth. You'll see stuff about Christians. You'll see stuff about, the Tatarians or this and that and this because this is the shit they want. People that understand the government, and that they created a whole sovereign citizen movement. Sprinkle a little bit of truth, but don't give you it all, and it just traps people and gets people in ideologies. Creates division, creates fight, because if your idea don't line up with my idea, then guess what happens? We're gonna fight. We're never gonna come together. you know and who gives a fuck about the shape of the earth? Because there is no shape of the fucking earth. The definition of earth tells you, it doesn't give you a position or a shape. And world is just a body of people and a point of time. That's all the world it is. So they're telling you by definition. That's why I say learning words is so important. It's important in your own life because you understand the law. But understanding the true meaning of words, you'll see why things are the way they are. There's actual legal definition of earth, and that legal definition does not claim a position, a shape, or anything thereof. Nothing. So that tells you they're not lying to us. These motherfuckers don't know where we're at. They just created it. Oh, this is what we're in. This is what it is. This is what it is. And we under MK Ultra believe it. And where was it all taught? In the indoctrination center, where they taught you how to be what you are today. Point blank, period. That's what they taught you. Nothing else. They taught you how to function under what they wanted you to function. Mathematics. I've been saying this shit for fucking years, was used to manipulate your mind. Us reading from left to right fucked us all up. That right there in itself is wrong, because you have two parts of the brain. This is why other nations, and they're Asian, they're way smarter. Why? They're taught the other way. Why can they retain information so easy, so fast, they're so smart? Well, they go into this. People are like, well, how? I mean, right now in Rochester, there's graduation all downtown, all the graduate, all you see is Asians. I'm like, God damn, because they come over here and they just ace everything because it's simple, stupid for them. It's so easy. Why? Because they're taught in a different way. Their math comes from the Tang Dynasty. How do I know that? Because my wife's daughter. And I'm like, I'm like reading this math. I'm like, yo, this shit is amazing right here. Like, that is crazy how it's different than what the fuck Americans are taught. Well, why is that? Why is that? Ain't that fucking crazy? That is fucking crazy, you know? And of course there's manipulation in all these nations. We're just the new world that's being transformed right before our eyes. These places were transformed before too, you know? I mean, people got to start realizing what we are in and under before it's just start falling in all this other bullshit. And that's what I found out. Simple, plain and simple. All this shit out here is bullshit. When you detach from it all, you know what? Start think. Let your thoughts come before you start thinking. Thinking. Another thing, like I said a few live streams back, there's a difference between thinking and thoughts. They taught us how to think. They didn't teach us how to thought. Is what it is. Look those words up. You'll see. Like, damn. And that's what they taught us, how to think. And thinking causes what? Doubts, fear, anxiety, pain, anguish, even your own consciousness lets you know that. Because the first thought that points in this happens to every human being on the fucking planet. You get that first thought and you go with the second thought because why? You started thinking, and guess what? You made the wrong fucking choice. When you were like, damn it, I knew I should have went for that. I knew I should have went for my first thought. Nobody says, you know, I should have went. When I thought about it second, that's what I should have went, or I thought about it third. That first thought is always the pure one. They taught us this in cartoons and movies. Remember the red devil and the white angel, or the angel and the devil on the shoulders? All go back and look at the cartoons. The angel, the angel or the white one always spoke first, and then that red one or the devil one always came in with a something that sounded so good. And every time the motherfucker Tom and Jerry or Tweety Bird or any of these motherfuckers in any of these cartoons did what the devil wanted, they always got fucked up. They always got fucked up every single time. That lets you know your first thought is the pure thought. Thoughts create reality. That's what when you start thinking about your reality, it ain't happening. Thought creates imagination, creates intentions. That's what thoughts create. When you keep it inside and you're thinking, your thoughts are just running wheels and you're coming up with ideas and this and that and this and that and this and that. Those are the true thoughts because those create realities. Thinking, on the other hand, fucks it all up. That's why, like, people don't understand. Oh, well, you don't plan. You don't write things down. You don't take notes. I was never a note taker in school. I couldn't do it. School was fucking kryptonite to me. Nothing fit but gym and motherfucking lunch and fucking art and machine technology. How the fuck I don't know math, but in machine technology it was aced. I took CNC milling, lathe, all that shit. I knew how to read micrometers, all kinds of shit, measurements, everything, degrees, everything. But when it came to a math class, I couldn't do a fucking word problem as far as like the math that I'm using over here. I just couldn't do it. I don't know why. Couldn't fucking do it. But I was great at mechanical shit, carpentry, anything hands on. I could take, my son right now, he's got my traits. He's fucking doing a timing chain on a fucking vehicle. You know, you learn these things and they're just already in you. You know what I mean? Already in you. I done did all kinds of shit. Electrical. Where I done wired electrical panel. Three phase. I done did all kinds of pneumatic shit, airlines and pneumatics and all that shit, pressures, everything. You know, anything electric, I can do it. Anything mechanical, I can do it. Just give me the tools, give me the instructions, maybe a video or two. I got it. No problem. Boom, boom, boom. I can do it. Easy. I've wrapped vehicles. Of the first vehicle I ever wrapped, I increased the value by $8,000 just by wrapping it. Unbelievable. you know, just by wrapping it. And it was actually the truck ended up in truck shows, and I fucked up on it. And with the fuck up, I did fuck up one part, and I just did it a different way covered it with a design, and the shit was the coolest design ever. You know, anything that you put in your thoughts, you could create in your reality. You know, anything. Don't let anyone ever tell you you can't. Stop thinking and start creating thoughts. That's it. They'd be like, well, what do you mean thinking and thought and you thought? It's the same thing. No, it ain't. In school, what do they teach us? Critical thinking skills. Yeah, that fucked me all up. I would get headaches, all that. Then I realized, no, I was daydreaming in school. Well, that was all my thoughts. Well, fuck the school. I want to go do this. I want to go do that. You know, that's what I want. That's what I would think in school. You know, because my thoughts, they just weren't in there. And the stuff that did catch my attention, like, I was real good at U.S. history and government because I just didn't understand shit, and I would ask questions, and I would like want to read into shit and understand. You know, those are my traits. Science, that was another one. Biology, another one. But all this other shit it just didn't. English didn't fucking work. Why? Well, ta-da! English is some kind of fucked up language that we ain't even learning right anyway. You know, when you learn legalese, law language, some Latin, it starts to make more sense. You know. So sorry to go off on a rant, but I mean this is just where we're at. All right, and back to this whole shit. Pull back, like I've been saying, pull back, be your own being, let shit come to you. Because what we have did is we have attached ourselves to many things that actually hinder ourselves. Damn, this shit is getting busy. It's hot, so this place is busy. So I need to get ready to um go in here and order my shit. Hold on 1 second. Because it is busy. But anyways, so all right, let me go to the chat. Let's say what's up to y'all. It's good cuz Pale Horse Rapper Angel Z sees, and that's 100% true. Not all thoughts are your own. That goes within finding your true essence, because there's there's someone in that seat. You know, be careful. That goes into the whole yoga is demonic meditation shit. Be careful because they have implanted somebody in the seat of your light, and that's the false light. And that's why you see a lot of this bullshit out here, like all this nonsense, idiotic idiocracy that doesn't add the fuck up. And I used to try to tell these people, okay, I eat all natural, which would be a label of vegan, right? So I'm around all this shit all the time. And I'm like, yo, this don't match. All natural and all this shit does not match 100 holes in your fucking body. Your body with fucking sleeve, black tat, that don't match, guys. Where the fuck is that coming from? You destroy your creation but claim you're natural. That don't even make fucking any sense. Hair all different color. Yeah, do what you want to do. That's cool. I actually like color hair. That's cool. I like when people got color hair. That's just different, cool, but it ain't natural. You're stripping the melanin out of your fucking hair. Not to mention your hair is an antenna. That shit seeps into your fucking into your being. I mean, come on, man. We can't be this ridiculous, you know? The shit don't match up. So when you see shit like that, you go back. Who's sitting into your thoughts? And this is called the gateway. And that's why the CIA created the gateway program. This is all shit people could go look and see. Ain't shit hidden. Nothing is fucking hidden. The unseen is actually seen. It's all out there. Meaning, hey, some of the shit may cost a lot of money. Like the shit Terrence Howard's talking, that shit just comes from old literature that is hidden, occulted, and would cost a book like that would cost about $10,000. These books are out here. There's a site, I gotta make a video. I'll drop the link where there's books of knowledge that you're gonna pay a lot of fucking money, you know, to get a hold of. And people that get a hold of that, you know, be careful with this shit. Be real careful, motherfucker. There's a motherfucker who got a hold of some of them books, and they are off the rocker right now. They are gone off the rocker. Like their mind is gone, you know, because they don't want this shit out here. They don't want you to find your true essence of who you truly are. They want you to be this whatever they got out here. That's what they want you to be. You know, they want you to be a algorithm. That's what they want you to be, an algorithm, hands down. You know. So yeah, Angel, you're 100% right. A lot of people's thoughts ain't their own thought. You know, not their own thoughts. You see people speaking like somebody else. Okay, we know that's a collective thought. That's a collective form of communication, you know? That's a collective form of communication. When people all start thinking the same way and talking the same way, that's a collective form of communication. This is why, you know, and we all use it. Shit, I fucking use some words too that a lot of other people use and all that. I mean, just hey, we're in a matrix, guys. But just knowing right? Some people don't even fucking know. I'm like, damn, you sound just like this motherfucker over here and that motherfucker over here. This is the same rhetoric. We see this shit every fucking day. You know, I see this in my own life every day. I can encounter a motherfucker. I can know exactly how the fuck they're gonna come off if we go into a topic. You know, they're gonna say the same rhetoric, the same shit because we as humans are built like that anyway. We're built like that. We are computers, so we can be programmed. This is why this is why Hollywood has done what they've done, and they work hand in hand with CIA. Point blank period. They work hand in hand with the CIA. Nothing more, nothing less. This is how they understand how the human mind operates. So they can do something and they know people will adopt it, they will follow it. It is what it is. Because we here attach to things. And this is why understanding the immaterial, right? Spiritual, right? You know, you ain't attached to nothing. When you could not be attached to anything, how can, how can shit get to you? Attachment is what causes doubt, stress, anxiety, fear, anger, you know? That if you look at attachments, those labels all fall under there. But when you look at love and pureness, right? They taught you to be attached to that. When you're no longer attached to that, now you're playing the game. Now you're playing the matrix. Know that you could love a lot of shit. Don't attach yourself to it. And be like, what? How does it make sense? Yeah, it doesn't make sense to you because your mind is not programmed the right way to understand that. You can't receive that. You give the greatest love. People that know me know that they know, wow, and that's not bragging, just is what it's just how I am, you know. They're like, wow, but that's because, hey, listen, that's just the way I got to give it, you know. And then if it goes the other way from you, then I'm over here now. It's that just straight like that. That's as simple as that. Straight like that. It's that simple. And when you're like that, guess what? All those shits that go to attachments, fear, doubt, anxiety, hatred, mad, any label you come up with negatively can't affect you. If you keep attaching yourself to the shit that you had love into it, right? Or you liked, but it's all love, same shit, made you feel good, it's going to create all those things that are negative. See? They taught you to attach. Learn to detach. You come in this bitch with nothing, zero, nothing. You leave the same fucking way. And when you come in this bitch, nature and man let you know, bitch, don't attach to nothing. Because when you come out, what's attached to you? The thing that was in your belly button, that was in your mom, the umbilical cord, the placenta, right? The placenta, right? That was attached to you, but nature will erode that away naturally. And man cuts the motherfucker clean the fuck off early. How about that? You know? In a true natural birth, that shit falls off. Hey, it's weird to us humans, but that's actual humanity. That's the actual naturally way. But now man cuts that bitch off, eliminate a lot of nutrients that's supposed to go to you when you enter this existence. You see? They ain't gonna tell you all that though. They won't tell you all of that. You know? Hold on 1 second, guys. I got a text message. So you come in this bitch with a placenta, and man cuts the motherfucker off, right? Think about this though. Placenta. This is what it means, right? Placenta is part of the ovary of flowering plants, which bears ovules, right? Think about that. Think about that. And what is, ovarian? That's inside the ovarian, that's inside the woman, right? Think about that. So if that's what, that's part of the ovary of flowering plants, birthing plants, making them grow, making them look beautiful. Think about it. They cut that bitch clean off from your ass. So you think about what's already lost when we're born, right? Because the ovules means to ovulate, which to generate or produce ovules, right? That's where that comes from. Think about that. You come out, they clip the motherfucker from you, the umbilical cord, right? Think about that, man. Words are powerful, man. When I tell anybody, man, just start looking up words, Look up motherfucking words. Look up words. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me finish texting. So sorry about that. Back where I was at, so back to the, when we come out, we're already robbed, right? Think about that. We're already robbed from birth. So, but nature erodes that away, nature, natural attachment. You have none. Butt ass raw naked right after the umbilical cord. That bitch fall off or it's cut off by the fucking wicked man. All right. You butt ass naked in this fucking world. And guess what happens when you leave, guys? When you leave your body, yeah, you may have a clothes on, you may be in a house, a car, whatever the fuck you in. When you leave, your ass is gone. All right, you gone out that vehicle with nothing. Your soul ain't attached to shit. You know, your soul ain't attached to nothing. Your spirit, your immaterial is not attached to anything. So this is a spiritual realm. You know, this is a spiritual realm, immaterial, right? That's what this realm is. And just so a refresher, the immaterial, spiritual. Hey, I don't want to use spiritual because they fucking use that shit against us. So I use immaterial, and that means spiritual. The word immaterial means spiritual, incorporeal, not consisting of matter. Think about it. That's all it means. Not consisting of matter and spiritual. Of or belonging to matter, because we're immaterial in a material world, in a material body, and we're made up of matter. That's it. Think about it. You know, it just is what it is. And and the other one is okay, so that's why I use the word immaterial for those that don't know or don't know why I use it, because it means spiritual and it means incorporeal, right? Not consisting of matter, not consisting of matter, spiritual, not opposite of. That means you're not opposite of, because you are it, you see, of or belonging to matter, sense of unimportant, of no consequence. That would be your spirit, right? Because, one of the things we were taught was, important, right? Important. Well, what does the important mean? Significant of much import, bearing weight or consequence. That's what important is, right? Think about it, right? That's what important means. That's the first definition. That's it. All the other shit, the shit they add to it. Go to break it down, right? Important, and then go to a legal definition or a Latin definition and see, where the words originate from. You know, it is what it is. So by being unimportant, right? You don't bear the weight or the consequences. And this is what the good old religious book talks about Jesus and Savior. And, you could have killed a motherfucker, and as long as you repent, you're saved. Well, they're talking about the immaterial body, they're talking about the spirit, right? That's all they're talking about. You know, think about it. That's it. Simple. So that's why I use the word immaterial. Simple and plain, plain and simple. So, damn, it's getting warm. But yeah, so that is, you know, breaking it down. But that's where we're at, guys. So you're gonna see more shit pop up that you ain't never seen before, because we're also going into the unexplainable, meaning what you see with your own eyes, you're not gonna be able to relate to a motherfucker. Like what I witnessed this year at the Lilac Festival. For it was a huge, it's always a huge festival every year in Rochester. People from all over the fucking world come here for this shit. What I witnessed to that motherfucker, I can't say to you guys, because it was like shit was happening in moments that was like, what in the fuck? My kids were like, Dad, did you see that? I'm like, the shit we saw, we were like, what? Our jaws was like, what in the fuck? Just people, the way they were acting, talking, doing. Not everybody. Some shit was obviously normal, but it was shit that was just unbelievably unnormal. Like, what in the fuck? Even other people was like doing triple, quadruple takes. Like, what in the fuck is going on here? And that's where we're gonna enter into more of. We ain't gonna be able to explain what the fuck we see. We're not gonna be explain on why people would get into certain situations that they're into. You'll be over there like putting your hands on your forehead, like what the fuck are y'all talking about? That's where we're headed, guys, to where we cannot explain what we see. You know, you might see somewhere, you see two people just in a fucking argument, and you listen to it, you be like, what in the fuck? You know, just the other day, I was sitting there on the phone because I was at the DMV. We were on the phone with my son. We were sitting there, and I didn't even realize in front of me there was like one car, but in front of that there was two cop cars. I seen the cops get out and everything. But during all that, I wasn't paying attention or whatever until all of a sudden I heard something like sound like it hit a car and it landed in the street. And I seen it land in the street. And I was like, oh, damn, somebody shot a vape at a cop car. Then I seen a dude over there talking. It was mad people around. And then all of a sudden, you know, I seen a security lady come out and then people just left. So, anyways, when I went inside the Department of Motor Vehicles and came back out, I seen the cops a little farther down, the cop cars, and they like went into a store. But them were the same two cop cars that were parked near us. And I was walking, I noticed all the cop cars had fuck them all over the car. I mean, not like just one or two, like some compulsive disorder fuck them all over the cop cars. And I'm like, damn, man, they got me. So I recorded it and I uploaded the video. But I'm like, damn, somebody wrote on. And then I walked away, I went back to the car, and then it dawned on me. I'm like, yo, We literally were sitting here while the motherfucker did all that. And then that thing that I thought was a vape, I went, it was still in the street, crushed up. And it was a marker. And I'm like, what in the hell? I'm like, in broad daylight where mad people were around, the police were literally right in the fucking place eating lunch or whatever the fuck they were doing. And I'm like, wait a minute. Nobody's seen this motherfucker doing this shit on Main Street, downtown Rochester. I was like, and it all started coming to me. And then I seen the cops were in the store because they were looking for security footage. And I'm like, and then I had seen when the cops came out, they were like looking around and stuff, but I didn't pay no attention, because I was busy, on the phone and shit. But I was like, yo. And then after I just said that, I'm like, kids were like, yo, because it wasn't just, they literally were like compulsive fucking 5-year-old child disorder writing this shit. I mean, it was on each car, it was like over 15 fucking times. He had it like on the hood twice, the fender, the side door, the back door, the upper corner panel, the rear corner panel, the bumper, the trunk, the whole other side of the fucking car. And then the second car. Like, how the fuck did this dude have that much time to do all of that on the cop car, then throw the shit at the cop car and nobody seen nothing? I'm like, what in the fuck? In the same area the other day, a man was just walking down the street and busted all the fucking windows. Big ass windows, too. Business windows. And it was just like a normal fucking day, man. Just a lot of crazy shit going on, man. But it's gonna increase. Crazier things that you can't explain are gonna see. Not to mention all the shit I see just in a day period. But it's gonna increase because we are entering a new era of energy. It just that's all that's happening. And they need to keep us asleep and in the dark. Believe it or not, I mean these people are afraid. They are very afraid of us waking up. That's why they got to keep all this shit going. They got to ramp it up. Their time is not on their side. That's why you see a rapid influx of shit, and them themselves are all over the place with a lot of shit. You know, so it's crazy, man. So what's good, Daniel? What's good, Daniel? Yeah, it is crazy when drivers. Angel Z, forgiveness lightens the heart. 100%. Best thing you could ever today. Forgiveness. And all that goes is, you know what? Forgiveness is letting go. That's what forgiveness is, right? Because if you give something, what do? You give it to somebody, right? So what would forgive mean? Think about that. Forgiveness is a powerful ass thing. Giving somebody is giving someone something and they're gonna grab it, which they're attached to it. So when you forgive somebody, you ain't attached. That's a form of non-attachment. Ain't that crazy how that works? That's a form of non-attachment. So yes, forgiveness is one of the best things you could ever do in life. And I've learned this, Forgive, you know? Forgive. That's all it is. So yeah, it's a very powerful thing to do and understand how to do, you know? So and it would go into like, you know, uh a yeah, that too. I've seen that everywhere. No patience. People have Instagram, Snapchat, Reels, patience these days. I mean, this is all crafted. And with no patience creates conflict, creates violence, creates a lot of different things. So this is all being done by design. People can't wait. They got no fucking patience, which will create quarrels and conflicts, which will create situations and not being able to understand themselves to handle that energy, you're going to run into big problems. People do without creating the thoughts. People are just thinking. So they think, oh, what they see pissed them off, and they react. without ever obtaining the thought of what they're possibly about to do. And when you understand, like I said, go into the law, study law. It's all about what was the thought process of the time that they did the action. That's what a lot of things in law boils down to. That's why creating thoughts before you actually think or react is the most greatest attribute you can actually have with yourself, because you will have thoughts before you actually start to react, and you'll think, you know what? Maybe it ain't worth it, or maybe I shouldn't do that. Because it's not about being tough these days, it's about being smart. And I be having to tell this to people I know. I'll be like, yo, like, you arguing with these fucking people over here, right? You arguing with these people over here. What's that doing for you? I try to tell a buddy of mine, well, they come inside here, they're all charged up, ignorant, talking all this kind of way, that kind of way. But where I'm from, we don't, anybody talk to me like that, it's all, I said, this is a new day. It's not about being tough. Tough is getting people laid on their back out here. The tough guys are the ones ending up in the morgue because they ain't taking no shit from nobody. Well, it ain't time for that. Take that with your own family, and don't let nothing ever happen to your family. But if you have the same mentality, and that's what they want as these people, well, now they got a double whammy. You're a gun toting, legally permit something. Yeah, hey, now you got a guy coming up to you, and hey, he does A, B, C, and D and E. Well, now y'all in a conflict. Well, you got a pistol, you got a right to defend yourself. Oh, so you thought. Until you get down to the letters of the laws and all this other shit, now they use that shit against you. And when you actually think about it, now, because you didn't have the thoughts before, you be like, damn, that's where I fucked up. Ain't nobody fault but yours. Because you could have diffused that. You could have pulled yourself away from that. But no, you fed the ignorance. You fed that Snapchat mind. You fed it. Two wrongs don't make a right. That's what it boils down to. Two wrongs don't make a right. You know? Think about that. That's the square, you know? Two rights, eventually you got to make a left and then another left just to get back to the right. Crazy, man. So tough guy, I try to tell him, like, yo, listen, it's time to just be like, you know what? You got it. I'm sorry. My bad. I ain't mean it. That's all it is. And you'll be glad you did that, and it'll feel better doing that than sitting there popping off. I'm so tough. You ain't gonna do that to me. This and that. No, you got it, man. It's all good. Nah, it ain't worth it. Now, I'm not about to be taking out. They using us as pawns, man. They want to pick out all the tough, the ones that is about that shit. In little ways, they try to pick you off. They know people are at wits end, had enough of this shit. Why you gonna have it out with this idiot over here on the road? Now you done got in some shit. Now you got all these troubles coming up on your way. All because of what? You could have just said, damn, that shit ain't even worth it. But that's where they got us, guys. That's where they got us. You know? That's where they got us. So tough talk days and somebody do, hey, as long as you don't touch me, touch my family, we good. Hey, you can send your verbal words. I don't give a fuck. You gotta be strong, man. You gotta be strong in your foundation. Yeah, let them talk. Did they touch you? Yeah. No? All right. You know, you got to think, man. It used to be days where we could fuck somebody up for, doing some shit. Now it's like, it's the universe is actually showing us where we go wrong, you know? And, people's egos It's egos. Ego will get you killed these days. Egos, toughness, tough talk will get you fucking murked by a bitch, motherfucker. Some bitch that can't fight, scared as everything. But guess what they got? They got a gun. And guess what? They ain't scared to use that motherfucker. Them shooting a gun is like saying, fuck you. You know how like say, man, fuck you, man. That's how they think. You know, if I'm standing somewhere or something, I'm in a car and somebody's walking and I look at them, you know, and they say, man, what the fuck you looking at? And I say, man, fuck you, you know? And they say, fuck you back. And that's it. That's how it used to be. Now, I say, man, fuck you. They just pull out a gun and shoot in your direction. That's their fuck you. They don't care. They don't care. But that's what they created out here, you know? That's what they created out here. All right, I got to take one time out. I'm at my spot. You already know. What's that over there? Shout out to Just Juice. If you ever come to Rochester, get to this mother place. So, give me a timeout. What's good, Pale Horse Rider? Wait, what's this say? Dudes was cutting each other off like crazy. Seen 3 different. Man, I see this shit every day. And I hear the stories, man. It's dangerous out here, man. Daniel Amico was good. Angel Z. Geminis. Bendova. And that's where it stops for me. Why can I go back further? And whoever else is up on here, shout out to all you guys. But give me 1 minute. Should I play? Let me play my disclaimer. Oh shit, I might have had a. All right, I'm back. So, what's good, Oil V? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Give me a thumbs up or something. But good to see all y'all. Hope everybody's doing good. Better than good. All right, thanks. Hope everyone's doing better than good. And like I said, it's a lot going on in the craziness of the world. Um, so what else we got? Oh man, some I love those dogs, man. What are these called? Dots, douche hounds or whatever they are. Dachshunds, douche hounds, them long dogs that are low to the ground. Them shits are so cool to me. They're cool to me. But yeah. What else we got? The Trump show. I actually been paying kind of well, only reason why I've been paying attention is because I was watching um what you call it, Jason Goodman. And I'm not gonna lie, Jason Goodman's fucking whatever the hell he is, but I mean when I had went to New York City a week ago, what was it, 2 weeks ago, you know, I wanted to go down by the trial and shit, but fuck, I don't know, it just be so much fucking traffic. It just be fucking mayhem in New York City. But he's been going down there and like he's really been like, no matter what the stage is, he's been down there charging these motherfuckers up, man. Like he's been catching uh Rudy Giuliani, well, whatever the fuck his name is, Andrew Giuliani, Rudy Giuliani's son. He caught him coming out. This other guy who's somehow has a lot to do with this fucking case. I looked the motherfucker. I'm like, God damn. How did Jason Goodman be knowing all this information? Well, doing research, but been doing good ass like just I don't know what you want to call it, coverage or just narrating the fucking you know narrating the not narrating, but just showing you like these motherfucking regular people that are like linked to the CIA and all kinds of shit. It's pretty crazy. No matter what hey, think of what you want to. I actually like how he does the show. He shows New York funny a lot of time because his character is fucking just ridiculous sometimes. But he's actually like, he actually had an interview with one of these motherfuckers that was in there. Like they came and talked to him because some shit went viral and the guy, Jason Stater or some shit, I think his name was Jason Stater, something Stater. But hey, I thought it was kind of interesting, you know. So that keeps me in the loop of what's going on with the fucking Trump shit. Besides the mainstream media garbage, you know. But it's actually interesting, man. The shit that he done unearthed or and confronting these people with, and it's actually pretty good. And then the cops, he actually showing how the cops are letting these protesters like he's actually showing how it's staged, like not just going on YouTube and being like, oh, it's staged. No, he's motherfuckers showing how they're doing this shit. Like he's showing how this shit is staged. And I thought that like, yo, we know they staged, but this motherfucker is showing how they're actually doing it, you know? So I thought it was pretty good, man. Hold on one second. I gotta go get my smoothies. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back. I'm back. So yeah, so I checked that out, and I just think it's fucking interesting. When it gets close to the verdict, I might go to New York City. You know, I might go down there just to because they're gonna stage fucking protest for sure. So I might go down to New York City and see what's up with that shit because they're definitely gonna stage some protests without a doubt. So, and he's been showing how they're doing it. Um, the certain people are allowed to go in certain areas and shit, and others can't, and you know, they're crazy. It just shows you when they want to protest, they will create it. Because he's showing how there's nobody really there, you know. But then when they want to show it, they show up. Pretty crazy. Anyway, and other than that, you got the Iran thing, whatever that's all about. You know, um, and we could all, voice our opinions on that. Now, is they dead or is they not? They're like trying to link it with Kobe Bryant and shit, and talking about Kobe and this shit. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. But whatever it is, it's a stage in the plan. In other words, real or not real, whether he's a Khazarian descendant or not, hey, it is what it is. All right. One thing that's for sure is that president stems from deep rooted, noble families, and that were definitely compromised some years ago. All right. So, hey, whatever else they doing, we'll see. But it's setting the stage. Mysteriously, that does not happen if it fits right along with the Middle East conflict. Right along. Center stage. So, just hope everybody's prepping, man. Prepping mentally and immaterially for what's coming, because shit's coming. There's no fucking, there's no, oh, it's not, there's no, oh, it's not going to happen in my lifetime. Well, bitch, you must be dying soon then, because it's going to happen. It's not going to be, oh, well, they're going to just transition and, it's going to be all, no, motherfuckers, man, y'all don't understand. Look at these war-torn nations that been like, I mean, this will happen here. There's nothing special about the United States. Some fucking buildings. Remember, these people, they understand governments. They understand. They understand the simple fact that, okay, one thing that these governments understand is this. Once it's created, okay, once it's created. Doesn't matter if it's destroyed. That's what they believe in. It's called, I forgot what the what they call it, but once something is created and made, it can be destroyed. It doesn't matter. The whole idea was to create it. After it can be destroyed. So they understand these person. That's why they have no problem destroying what they built. They don't care. So there's nothing special to America. It's new. There's nothing special. This shit can look like Beirut. That's the fucking direction that it's going. There is no middle class in any society on this planet except for America. There is none. It's you rich or you poor. Poor is what we all are. Rich is what you see these Bill Gates motherfuckers doing. All right. That's rich, wealthy. All right. Not fucking Dr. Bob or attorney, you know, Barnes. No, that ain't rich. No, the motherfucker that owns the gas station, that ain't rich. No, the motherfucker that don't own that business is rich. No, rich is like Chevy, you know, GMC, Audi, Nike, Facebook. That's rich. That's the difference. All right, that's where they want this, where there's rich, where they can do anything, and then there's just fucking regular, degular ass people that they just call poor or peasants. And that's what they want to create with this electronic society, this, you know, this fucking revolution. All right, this technological revolution. That's what they want to create. You see, that's what they're doing. That's all they want to form. They want you to be a what do they call it? They want it to be a subscriber based economy. I forgot what the other word was. They want it to be a subscriber based economy instead of I forgot the two words. The economy that we're in now is you buy it, you know, boom, boom. They want you to be into a what do they call it, man? Services. What do they call it? Slipping my mind. Uh, um, Services, something services. But basically, they only want you to subscribe to things. That's why they've done with your cell phone. Oh, you get the free cell phone. You don't own it. You just, you don't own it right yet. You got to pay it off. Well, they don't even want you to do that. Just cars. They want you just to be able to lease them. No ownership. They don't want you to be able to own nothing. They want you to only be able to subscribe to services. All vehicles are going to that already. 2025's is going to start the subscriber based, like heated seats. You'll have to have a fucking special membership and a subscription for. You know, extra power boost for your vehicle. You might have a fucking V8 that's only doing 4 cylinders. Well, why? Well, you need to subscribe for the upgrade. They are understanding a subscriber based reality, and they've been training us with our cell phones. No, you don't own it. That's this whole Airbnb type shit. Same concept. Own nothing and be happy shit. We all know the drill. We all know the fucking drill. You know, this is where they want to go. So, yeah. Yeah, that's the agenda for self love. It's meant to breed self centered entitlement. Exactly. Social media does that. And it is the same, you know, uh, idea. They wanted to create, the whole self thing. Me, me, me. It's all about me, 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 me. Me, me, me. That's the whole truth community. Me, me, me. My subscribers, my followers, my people, my whatever the fuck. They created that mentality already. A lot of people don't understand. They're already playing. They're already walking communist. You know, when you know the fucking blueprint of a communist Marxist, hey, you see it a mile away. You know, that's how they think. People don't realize they're supporting the same thing they're against. You know, they're supporting the same thing they're against. Same energy. Same exact energy. Nothing different. You know, they think they're against it when they're actually for it. Same thing with the love and lighters and the spiritual shit. It's all about me and yo, love and light and high vibes. Oh, I can't deal with low vibes. No low vibe. What the fuck? Yep. So this is what it is, man. Um, you know. So I tell you, man, just go look up, man. It's all over the fucking. This shit is all CIA. The gateway process, man. It's the gateway process. You know, people think that it was some shit. I mean, they're telling you what they've done to you. You know, I mean, same way the CIA. I mean, come on, CIA as a meditation investigation, right? You know, the brain revolution, 1973, right? Ceramic formulas. You got content and context, right? 1973. Um, research topics in bio inorganic chemistry, 1973. The environmental revolution, right? This happened before. You had these little fucking environmentalists running around this bitch, right? The environmental revolution, 1973, right? Crazy, man. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Um, where's another one? Hold on. Oh, this was back in fucking goddamn. Hold on, 1973, but they were pushing all this shit. I tell you, this ain't none of this shit. It's new. None of it's new. You don't need a man to fix it. Book, 1973, A Woman's Guide to Confident Home Repair. Like they've been doing this shit for a long. This is CIA, guys. I ain't reading this shit out of my ass. This ain't on no fucking internet. This is the CIA telling you this shit, right? Think about it. Ain't that crazy? Shit been going on that long, right? Oh man, a lot of different stuff. So, what we got? I mean, this shit is just been around for a long time. Um, what else we got? Yeah, just like I said, the Gateway Project. Well, remember the gateway drugs? All right, what's the gateway drug? Gateway drug. Oh, marijuana is a gateway drug. Yeah. What kind of gateway was they talking about? Y'all thought it was a gateway drug to other drugs like LSD, cocaine, heroin? No, 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 no. That would be too easy. No, right? Now, gateway intermediate. This comes from a gateway intermediate workbook, right? This material contained herein is intended for the personal and private use only by those who have completed the first section of the Gateway program The attempted application by others may result in undesirable and uncontrolled effects detrimental to any such unauthorized user. 1977. This was before the fuck I was even born. And if you read this shit, oh, it sounds like the truthers and the love and lighters and all the spiritually awakened people today. And this is the first affirmations. These are the things from witchcraft, man. These are the shit. Like, this is what Wise been telling you for many years. This is what he been telling you for many years. He wasn't alive in no 1977. I'm 70. When it was 77, neither was I. That means it was all this was going on prior to 1977. This was just written in 1977. First affirmation. Say it in your mind. Say it to yourself. I could read this. I am more than a physical, I am more than my physical body because I am more than physical matter. Oh, what have I been telling y'all about? Immaterial. Fuck spirituality. This is what they've been using on us, right? We are immaterial beings in a material body that's made up of matter. And look, this is from the CIA. I am more than my physical body. Because I am more than physical matter, I can perceive that which is greater than the physical world. Therefore, in these exercises, I deeply desire to expand, to experience, to know, to understand, to control, to use such greater energies and energy systems as may be beneficial and constructive to me and those who follow me. Also, during these exercises, I deeply desire the help and cooperation, the assistance, the understandings of those whose wisdom, development, and experience is equal or greater than my own. I ask their guidance and protection from any influence or any source that might provide me with less than my stated desires. I now protect myself as may be needed for such influence and reject any source that may restrain me from my stated desires. Second affirmation, I open this channel of communication only to those whose knowledge, wisdom, development, and experience is equal or greater than my own. I restrict such contact and communication to constructive purpose and reject all other. I open such channel only when I consciously desire. At all other times, it will remain closed. What the fuck? This is the Gateway Project, guys. Gateway notes. Parentheses. You may not want to refer to the following notes for your exercise sessions. Remember that these are but guidelines. We strongly encourage you to use your own ideas and integrity and ingenuity during your exercise sessions, right? As you start each exercise, do your resonant breathing exercise. Inhale deeply, point energy. I mean, this shit is where the fuck yoga comes as demonic. These motherfuckers knew that shit and put out and bastardize it and package it to look so beautiful and love and lighty to control and manipulate you with MK Ultra. The Gateway program goes with the MK Ultra mind control program. All right. So this shit is crazy, man. This is from the CIA. This is their gateway program. This is what Wise been telling us all along. Be careful what the fuck you doing. Some shit you don't want to put out here. Some shit he don't want to say. This shit I'm not gonna read because people will take this because there's somebody sitting in the seat of their vehicle in their mind and gonna say, "Wow, that sounded. I want to do that." And don't realize they done opened the door for the gateway. Well, what gateway? Oh, we getting into the CIA gateway. We getting into some Stranger Things type shit. Yeah, oh, the eclipse. Remember the eclipse they wanted you to all look at? Oh, great eclipse, the shit. They usher in entities, and you are the fucking gateway. That shit needs to land in you so you could be a part of their agenda. That's what the fuck you see all over this bitch. You know? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. So we got the gateway, we got the meditation, we got the psychedelics from shrooms, LSD. Um, shrooms, LSD. What's the other one on here? PCP, hydrobutyric, whatever the fuck this is. Uh, opioid. All right. Hold on one second. All this is here, and it's more and more people are starting to find this out. You know, like give me one second. Yeah, more and more people are starting to find this shit out and understand what has been going on, and taking a step back for a minute. Because I look at some of these love and lighters, and they still are stagnant to where they've been for since 20 fucking 12 or whatever. Why? They're in a gateway program. So some of these motherfuckers done died. Some of these motherfuckers got so holy and thou, so high and mighty in their high vibes that they done fucking passed the fuck on, right? Or they done committed some heinous fucking crimes and shit. Weird shit, you know? Crazy. Uh, Damn, that's good. Let me know if y'all can hear me. So check this out, guys. Check this out. Check this out. Hold on one second. Give me one second. My son just sent this to me. All right, we're still good. Hold on one second. All right. So tomorrow here at Rochester's Blue Cross Arena, they're going to be holding a large scale training exercise. So the Blue Cross Arena is across from the Monroe County Sheriff's Building, the Public Safety Building. So it's all cops, all cop shit. So they're going to be conducting a large scale training exercise. Boy, I tell you, shit gets more and more wild. Uh, so I'm going to be on high alert tomorrow. I might go down there, but something in this area might pop off tomorrow. And because they had all these resources at the Blue Cross Arena, they were able to tackle the issue, whatever it may be happening tomorrow. This wouldn't be the first time I've done this in Rochester. This would be the second time. The last time they had this, there was something that went on, and yours truly was right in the middle of all of it, you know, live streaming it. Didn't make any fucking sense, at all. So my son just sent that, and I will be around that area on foot live streaming. So, you know, hopefully I don't become part of the motherfucking story. But, you know, yeah. So, wow. Now the Blue Cross Arena is arena like like a stadium, like an indoor, arena. Like where you would see an NHL game or something. So that's going down tomorrow. Um, I'm gonna be checking that out. Definitely gonna be checking that out. And on high alert because when they tend to have shit like that, we all know from experience something happens somewhere else close or near, and all those services go to that area and they say, oh, thankfully we had all the extra, da, da, da. So that's going to be interesting. Let me look at it real quick. Training. They said, "Don't be alarmed." And then remember the other one that they had? I was live streaming that shit over by the airport where they thought there was like a shooting at fucking at the electric RG&E electric building. And I rolled up on the scene telling everybody, like, "Hey, relax, yo, it's just a drill." They were like, "No, I saw people." Motherfuckers was sitting there telling me they actually saw people and they saw this and they saw that and they saw this and they was just telling me up and down on a live stream on camera that some shit went down. And oh, the news comes out later and says, "Oh, it was just a drill. It was just a training. Nothing happened." Yeah. I even told the news guy there, I said, "Ain't shit happened." I said, "Nothing happened. It's just a drill. All the training facilities are down there." I said, "They're training." No, no, I know what I saw. They evacuated us and this and that. And I saw them running in and they had guns. Yeah? Okay. So, yeah, I'll be on top of it. I'll be on top of it like cheese on a hamburger, and I don't even eat hamburgers. So, all right, let's see what it says. Hold on. Let me see what it says. Nothing is saying anything here. But he sent it to my on the phone I'm on. So let me go back and read it again. Yeah, it says Rochester police will be having a large scale training exercise. Don't be alarmed. Okay, I ain't alarmed, but I'm aware. So we'll see. But yeah. So that's all I got today, man. Shout out to all you guys and everybody up on here. Shout out to you. Had some turbulence in the beginning, but they went out of here. Just don't give them no. All of a sudden they land over here today. Why? I mean, I ain't doing nothing over here. Just doing the same shit I always doing. You know, and they just wither their way over. I haven't seen one guy forever. Called me Ed or whatever the hell's name, Rick Jane, whatever the fuck his name. They like came in a pack. They wrote probably all the same fucking people. I don't know what's going on over here. Honestly, I don't care. Don't even want to know. I just get it from just sports journal. That's it. You know, but like I said, hey, with their own eyes and the new awakening is on us. So whatever. Um, they're still check it out. So I wonder what they're training for around here in the path of totality. So that's crazy. Hold on, let me see. And also, there's a lot of weird shit going on in every other town, city in America, man. I seen something where with Milwaukee. God, it was fucked up. Breaking news: Spain and Ireland and Norway will recognize Palestine state. Okay, all right. Well, they're just gonna move to Ukraine. Whatever. Uh, we got the classified. We got the stage set up for Trump to be fine. Not just like I said yesterday, Trump to be fine not guilty to piss off the liberals and boosts and whatever the fuck their agenda's gonna go. He's coming out of this bitch not guilty. It just that's the energy has to go. Flames and the fuel on Trumpers. They need the liberals. They got them all day long. They got them. They can make them more angry. You know, they got them. The Trumpers, they can't like deflate them. They know there are certain kind of people that, you know, they'll lose traction. You got to keep them reeled in all the time. They'll lose traction. They'll come back. The libs, they're always there. You could say, look, man, we need to save the shit out of a human ass. They're gonna fucking save the shit out of a human ass. They're protesting. We need to save poop. You guys poop in a bag, give it to us, and we'll keep the poop. No more pooping in the toilet. Okay, we need to poop. And they'll all be out protesting for the shit. All right, so they got them. They need the energy go towards the Trumpers. So bad, no. Good, yes. Bad, no. So, you know, so yes, pay attention, man. A lot of shit going on. That's all I got. Much love to you guys. And I'll be back on. I want to do a night drive. I was gonna do one last night, but I didn't. So peace and love, y'all.
Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you'll never leave in my face. Heart is racing here now. Never wanna wait out. I want you right up to the end. Oh, you know what I'm feeling, even if it doesn't make sense. You don't have to guess. No, you're a mind reader. Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising. That look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you'll never leave in my veins. Heart is racing here now. Never wanna wait out. I want you right up to the end. Oh, you know what I feel.